What is that? Right, we are live, guys. Just gonna wait for a few more people. I'm not gonna be long on this video, probably less than half an hour. Because I thought I'd do a live because it's easier than doing a video because I don't have to edit it or nothing like that. Just get it out and then so I'll just wait for a few more people. If there is, it is Saturday, like midday, isn't it? So there might not be many people on here, so they can watch it later. So yeah, I'm just in my room trying to list the stuff, and that is one of the things that I'm going to be talking about today. Just wait for a few more people. I'll give it to 2 minutes and then I'll start talking about what I'm on about. If you all could give it a like, follow it, say hello. Whoever's watching, say hello. Instead of just spying on me because you don't want to say your name, just say hello. Be nice to know who's watching. But yeah, I got a big announcement. It's not as bad as you think. It's not as it's not tragic or anything like that. Hello, Beach. Hello, Waffle. Yeah, Roscoe. Yeah. All right then. We've got 21 people on. That's good enough. Yeah. If anybody, all of you can like it. So yeah, because obviously I get money from doing videos and stuff like that. Lives, you don't get money. You don't get money. People say you get money from lives. You don't, unless you get millions of views and obviously donations. Big announcement. Every have decided to close down after Fear's Jungle. Be after them. Give that a like. That's funny. No, the big announcement is basically I was going to go to a car boot today, and I just couldn't wake up. I wanted to lay in. As you know, I've been feeling a bit. I've not been too bad, but not been a bit bunged up nose and all that lot. Hey, I tried to do a super chat. I'm in Jan, so I can't convert it to Aussies. Aussie is still new to this. I'm from the UK, so I wouldn't get Aussie dollars anyway. According to Google, 9% of YouTubers don't make money, but on here, people act as a. I make money. I do make money. I'm monetized, so I do make money from proper videos. But lives, you just don't make money. You don't make money from lives if you're small channels. You don't. You got to have lots of views, and I don't think the pay scheme on lives is the same as it is on normal videos. It's pushed out differently. But anyway, talking aside of that, all right, Mandy, I was going to go to a car boot this morning and I didn't because I couldn't get up and I wanted to lay in. And I'm not going to a car boot tomorrow. I know there's not many people who have got the luxury to go to car boots at the moment. So car boot videos like on reselling YouTubers is pretty scarce. I'm probably one. I think Kaji's going to some. I think maybe Flipping Sloth, maybe, I don't know, unless it's a repeats of old videos. But there's not many people who can go to car boots and doing car boot videos. And yeah, so there will be one of my announcements is I will not be doing any videos this weekend at all on car boots. So I'm not doing a video tonight because I don't want to just push out videos for no reason. I don't want to be one of them people that do daily videos and just basically do a video which is a load of rubbish. I see too much on here. I feel like it's just, I know, one, craving for attention, two, basically just trying to blag a video so they can get a few quid here and there, and it's not giving no real contents to what you're supposed to be doing. I could make a video tonight, you're gonna watch it, and yeah, it'll just be a load of rubbish because there's nothing I'm doing. All I'm doing today is I'm listing for a bit and then I'm chilling out with my son, and that's what I want to do. I've neglected my son for a few weeks now since the start of the year, and I haven't really spent much time with him. I have been, we've played and stuff like that, but not proper like doing stuff, and I feel a bit guilty. Um, he wanted to do something today, but it is the weather's all rubbish. It's January and all my bills are coming out, so money is like tight. I've got like I said, next week I've got my tax bill coming out, so yeah, it's a lot worse than usual. And obviously sales are not as good until maybe next week, or sales will be good, but yeah, it's like basically everybody's skint. So I'm not going to go to any car boots this weekend. So tomorrow I won't be doing a video as well. I won't be doing any videos at all. So I'm having a weekend off, basically. This is the only video you're going to be getting over the weekend. I just feel like I want to be real with you guys. I don't want to just push out videos for no reason. I mean, I do daily videos anyway, which is a lot more than most YouTubers do anyway, and it's hard work. I've mentioned it in a video before. And yeah, it's hard work and it is time consuming. I do love doing this and I like making videos. I like trying to show you what I've picked up, and just normal videos. Everybody has days like where they just don't do anything, and why should I make a video just to get a video out? I wouldn't respect that person. Me as a viewer, I see many people pushing out videos and I'm like, I've just wasted like 10-15 minutes of my life watching what was that all about? And I don't want to do that. That's why I've came on a live. I could have done a video about this and made it like, whoa, I know how to make a video like tick, like I did a couple of days ago. You all watched it, got like almost 5,000 views, that video, so thank you to all of you to watch that. And it was a real video, everything was real in it. But this would be a clickbait video, wouldn't it? It would be a big announcement, everybody's thinking I'm quitting or doing something major in my reselling career, and I don't want to just push out videos for no reason, right? Like I said, I'm a single dad. I want to spend time with my son. Obviously I've got loads of listing to do and I can catch up, when my son's on his VR for a couple of hours and he doesn't really care about me. That's when I can go upstairs and do some listing. And if I go to a car boot, what happens? You know me with my car boots, I always buy a lot of stuff. And if I buy a lot of stuff, that means I spend a lot more stuff, a lot more money. And with my bills coming out next week, which obviously is an extra bill, the tax one, it's like if I don't sell stuff, I'm gonna be like on the borderline. Well, what about if something happens? Like, what about if I need to get something? What about if something breaks? What about if I need some money, a lump sum of money to fix something? I won't have it because obviously I pay out so much. Obviously I look after my son, I try and support him, and do stuff with him, but I just feel guilty in leaving. So after this video, I promised him I'll go and play with him. Well, if he's on his VR set, he won't even want to know me. But January is just a horrible month, and it's a good month to like reassess what you're doing. I think I don't want to just like do a video for no reason. I mean, I could go out tomorrow, but I wouldn't be doing a video like I usually do. I wouldn't be just going out and just like going for it. I'll be like very like cautious on what I'm buying. I bought a lot last Sunday, all them hoovers. I haven't even listed any of them. I haven't cleaned them because I want to get this room done. This is my priority. I want to get this room done. I want to move all my stuff into the smaller room and give my son a big, nice bedroom so he can play around in it. He doesn't have to like have a little tiny shoebox room, and yeah, he can enjoy doing what he wants, playing with his toys, because most of the toys he hasn't seen. And also I'm thinking about doing a video with my son showing you the amount of toys and going through all his toys to sell. because he's got so many toys, and just getting a video with him on there. So yeah, but that's really it. I know I haven't read anything. Sorry, I haven't read anything. So that is my big announcement. I'm going to be doing no videos this weekend. This is the only video that's coming out. So yeah, this is it. But I will read some messages now. If anybody wants to give me any messages, then I will obviously read them now. Just doing the nice one. Jesus Christ, love you. I don't believe in Jesus and all that. Sorry. Fair enough, John. It's all about quality over quantity. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I've got loads of stock. People have to go out car booting. People have to go out picking because they pick up 2 or 3 items every time they go out, and then they list them, and then they haven't got no stock. When the thing is, what if you don't do YouTube videos for reselling, you don't understand. You can either be one of them people that does 2 videos a week, a what sold, and then a picking one, like maybe a car boot one, and that's very easy to do. But when you're doing daily videos, it's sort of like a day in a life every single day. And like I said, I've got nothing to show you. You know what I mean? I have sold something really good, but I don't want to do that now. I want to tell you in a what sold video. But if anything comes back with the every, then I'll tell you about that. But nothing's came back with the every either, so it looks like it's probably be 28 days. Some people say that every's good. All of them are good in some ways. Royal Mail is good if you track it and everything. Also got another return, the Sony VHS player, 40 quid, saying the tapes, to choose up the tapes. It didn't when I was using it, but then I put another tape in and now it is. So 40 quid lost. And that's the thing. I've had three returns. One I haven't got the money back, one I have got the money back, one I've got to refund them, and one sending it back because it doesn't fit. He bought the wrong Technics part. This is a smaller version that he bought off me, and he's got the bigger version, so it doesn't fit with the other ones. So there's some more money coming back eventually. Does your son live with you full time? No, he doesn't live with me full time. He's at his mum's 2 days a week, so a Tuesday and a Wednesday. That's it. Beautiful day. Take him to the park. It's cold though. It's January. It's cold. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I might like next week. It depends on if I can get this room clear. I don't mind about the other room because it's in a different room. But if I can get this room clear, then I can start converting over, and that's obviously a video itself. Me converting over to the other room. I don't think it will be next week because me and listing is really we don't get on. Me and listing do not get on. We're like chalk and cheese. We just really struggle to work together. I either blast through it or it takes me ages. I think I just get bored of it, to be fair. Like I'm still doing the Salvanian army, Salvanian families. I keep on saying Salvanian army. So I think it's because of Salvation Army charity shop. But yeah, because it's all little bits and I split it all up, I know I can get more money out of that way, but obviously then it's more time consuming. But yeah, I will do that video with me and my son. I'll lay because obviously when when we sort out his toys, we'll have all of his toys will be in this room what I'm in, and we'll lay him all over the bed, all over the floor, and I'll have to tell him to pick the toys he wants to keep and the ones he doesn't. And you're going to see all the toys he's got, and you'll be going, oh, I wish I had that. Oh, imagine picking up that at Car Boo because he's got some really nice toys. But he needs to get rid of some because he doesn't play with them all. You only knew as everywhere live and no go due to the volume of my pieces getting lost. Every just They're just they're not very good, are they? They're not professional. I think you get it with every delivery service. There's always bad points. I mean, I've I've had a bad experience with Royal Mail where it was with Parcel Force because it's a walker, and then what they do is they are obviously Parcel Force and Royal Mail are joined. They give, if it's in a remote area, this was in a remote area, they give it to obviously a Royal Mail delivery driver, and he just, because it's a gated community thing, he just left it outside the gate and drove off. Of course, somebody went past, or the bin men went past, and they picked it up, and it took us ages to get a claim back for that. They had to find out who the driver was and all that lot. So we had to go through Parcel Force, then Royal Mail, and oh, it was a nightmare. So Royal Mail, yeah, they're good for, if it's 48 track, they're very good, because obviously they're giving you the parcel I mean, if you do not you've got to make sure you're in, if you get me. But as a reseller, I go with every because it's cheap, because of the fees and that. It's quite interesting though, because when I sell something on Vinted, I don't have many every parcels. Most of them are in post. Most of them are in post. And I think it is because it's just convenience. It's left in a locker and they can get it when they want. They don't have to be in, which is great. But obviously, then you've got a restriction in size. Um, Yodel, I seem to be disappearing. I think they're getting bought out, or they're closing down. I think one of the people at the shop said it's something about Yodel, so something happened to them. So yeah, but yeah, you get it with everything. I mean, how much do you have to really pack something to make sure it doesn't break is unbelievable. I mean, I know somebody. You'll probably be seeing a video next month when I go to the Nick and Andrea meetup. Cheryl, she deals with loads of breakable stuff, and she's really good at the stuff. But she is the master of packing. She she really does pack it well. I was thinking about doing a video actually. I like a proper YouTube video where it's like getting one of my things, which is working, but I don't care because it cost me £1, and then wrapping it, and then finding a big tall bridge and dropping it off, and seeing how well my packaging is, and see if it works after. Something like that. I think it'd be a quite funny video, quite a cool video. But yeah, might do something like that. Will you be filming? I'll be filming at the meetup. Yeah. Oh, what I'm thinking about doing. I don't know if I'm going yet. I'm 50-50. Because I don't know if I'm driving or getting the train. I don't really want to get the train, but I don't really want to drive. Did you get me? You know, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably will go, but obviously we have to. Hopefully the sales will be better as well, because if the sales are like what they're doing now, they're trickling along at the moment. Trickling, the sales are trickling along, and it's Liverpool income at the moment. It's not stuff where I can enjoy myself with. It's basically I'm living with money that I pay the bills with. There's nothing I can buy myself. Saying that, I did buy some Predators, didn't I? If I didn't buy my Predator football boots, I would be all right. But that's my Christmas present, late Christmas present. Yeah. Cheryl is the queen of packing. Hope she does more YouTube videos. Yeah, she's asked me to help her. She hasn't got a clue about editing. She's asked me to help her, but obviously it's hard for me to help her, because if she lived close to her, I could always like help her do them. But she's been looking for we've been talking on it, so she doesn't want to get a GoPro, because obviously she doesn't want to wear a chest cam because of her boobs. That's basically what she says, and it's uncomfortable for her. So she's been looking at this Insta camera or something like that, where it fits on somewhere. I said you try the glasses, but they're not very good for like long films. Obviously, it's more like shorts and stuff. So yeah, I said to her, just do 2 videos a week. Go one where you're going around picking, and then do one where it's your sales or something. Because no one really does videos like what she picks up. She'll pick up like a really big pair of curtains and know what it's about, and she'll show you the sales as well, and like, wow. But then she doesn't want to, she said she doesn't want to give her secrets away. And I was thinking, Shell, we all know about the stuff, you know what I mean? You know, if we want to find out about how much a pot's worth or how much a pair of curtains is, it's easy to find. There's no secrets. The only people who are who could who basically know stuff really a lot are antique dealers, because they can go to a car boot and see a pot and know it's a 1700 Dutch pottery piece from some person, and it's worth about what, 2 grand or whatever, you know, where I guarantee no reseller will know that. But yeah, she hopefully will do one. I said you need to do it because you're a different sort of version from a reseller, and she's been doing it a lot longer than most people as well. You switched up the beanie, nearly didn't reckon. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat today. I don't wear hats, I don't wear beanies in the house. I just wear this because when my hair's like it's this is long for me, and I can't be bothered to shave and that, so I just put a hat on because I look scruffy. Makes covers a bit of my face up. That's why if the buyer says arrived broken, you know they're lying. I always take pictures, always take pictures. If it's something expensive, like something I've just sold on Vinted, this is a good thing about Vinted. You know, when people say, oh, you haven't sold much and all that lot. Well, if you sell a lot on Vinted, no one can search it. I think they should take off the sold listings. Why should people know what you've sold? I don't think that's right. I think if you're searching for solds and it should come up, but I don't think you should be able to go onto somebody's profile and check out what they've sold. I just think it's wrong because you're basically telling people what you're earning and everything, and anybody could be stealing your information. You can't do that with a company, can you? They have to obviously release their profits at the end of the year, for like big companies and that, but they don't tell you what's sold every item. It's just, I don't think that's right. I think they can't do it because if they take that off, again, you can't see the sold maybe, but you can just put anonymous, you know, and just put like hide out their details or something, and you know the name, so you can't click onto the actual person's profile. But I don't know. I just think it's a bit. I don't know. Booted down the stairs like she. No. If I do this video, I will do it off a bridge. I will be like, this is. I'll be like a Mr. Beast video. I was like, this. Will this package live off or something like? Will this package survive this fall? And then they'll see a bridge, and then I'll have a camera. I'll have to run somewhere miles away with the camera. Put that camera there, and then I'll have my microphone on saying, "From this bridge," and they'll be like 3, 2, 1, and then I'll start the video and then see if it works. After it'd have to be something quite like not delicate. I don't know if a bit of pottery or like a VHS player, because with pottery it's just one thing. With VHS player you got the surrounding, but you've also got the internals of it, so you knock a bit of a, you can have it wrapped as much as you want, but if it's bashed like that, a cog could come out of place and then that's it doesn't work. So it'd be quite an interesting video. I think I might do one, but it's like obviously I'm destroying something for no reason, because I guarantee it won't survive. If I chuck it off a bridge, it'd have to be like bubble wrapped polystyrene, maybe them air bubbles, you know, like the big chunky bubbles all the way around, but I don't even know where you get them. You go into Spoons, so at least drinks are cheap. Yeah, Spoons, classy, isn't it? I said glasses too. Her Instagram is so information. I don't sell anything. I don't sell anything she does. I love watching her pickles. I said to her though, if she does YouTube, she can't swear as much because her videos won't get pushed because people don't YouTube don't agree with swearing. They don't. If you swear too much on a video, they will not even pay you for the video. I know people look at all these people's souls. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I think it's I've done it. I think everybody's done it, but I just think it's why do you need to look at other people's souls? It's like if and it's only the people you watch, right? There's a lot of people in reselling that don't. So like you don't do a YouTube channel. I haven't got a clue who you are. I don't know what your name is because it could be something different on your eBay account. So why should you be allowed to see my souls, but I can't see your souls? So it's a bit, I feel like it's a bit wrong. So it's like you've got an upper advantage to me. You can get knowledge off me, or you can find out what. Oh, so if I sell something big, you can go, oh, I know that now, so I can have it. But if you sell something big, I will never know. You know what I mean? Because there's always something we can all learn. You know, there's always something that we walk past and we ain't got a clue because it might not be worth anything. It's like a lot of people walk past electrical tools and stuff like that. Just like a block with loads of numbers on. You know what they use for like finding out the gas temperatures and whatever. They're worth a lot of money. You don't see it much, but they're worth a lot of money. But I don't pick them up because I ain't got a clue. If somebody asks me a question about it and says, "Oh, what's is the blah 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 working on it?" I'm like, I don't know, you know. So, and obviously, how can I say it's tested and working? What am I going to do? Test it against the gas mains and whatever? I don't know. I don't even know how you use it. So, I sort of like tend to not pick up stuff that I don't know anything about. If I know something about it or I know maybe how it should work, I will pick up. But if it's something I don't know anything about, I'll leave it because if somebody knows a lot about it and asks you a question, yeah, it doesn't look good. But then again, when do many people ask questions like that? It's one of them risks you got to take, I suppose. That would do great. It would do, wouldn't it? I think it would. Just look at the feedback rating. Just look at their feedback rating. I don't know what that means. I think do that every delivery, throwing stuff about. Yeah. Well, in my video yesterday, I showed what a delivery driver did. That was Herms though, but they still use Herms vans. I have seen them. Apparently, that person got sacked, but I've seen loads. I could have put loads of videos on. It's also, I understand sometimes delivery drivers, what are they meant to do? Because, you know, like when you got a gated community, and no one's there. How are you supposed to? You got to drop this parcel off. What do? You can lift it over and drop the box over the fence, but is that better than leaving it at the front of the fence where it can get nicked like mine did? It means I pay attention to their feedback rating. Why do you want to know their feedback rating though? I don't get that. Why would you want to know their feedback rating? It's nothing to do with you. It's not going to affect your life one bit, their feedback rating. My feedback rating is 92 point something, but you only have to have one person annoy you and give you something rubbish because it's not packaged right, or it's not the right item, it's not described properly, or they're just annoying one of them moaners, you know. I'd love to do that, work at every undercover. I'd do that. There needs to be a program like that, didn't there? Undercover boss. Is really good. Yeah, it's true. I mean, every's got a good. I think it's quite good for compensation though. I've never had a problem with every. In post, I just wish eBay would just do the same. If they're going to copy anybody, and anything they do with Vinted, just copy them with the postal stuff, so we don't even have to deal with it. Because eBay do not care. They'll soon put a case on you and accept a return, but they don't even like let us have an argument or nothing with anybody saying, oh well, wait a minute, it was working before, so why isn't it not now? And eBay don't even care about the delivery thing. You have to do it yourself. Where obviously Vinted, if something's happened, we don't talk to any of the delivery companies. Obviously Vinted do, and they sort it out. You work there in Warrington. I will never send a parcel with every. Oh, you should have commented on my video. Go and comment on my video. The every video, which was yesterday, I think it was. I'll pin it. Put your experience on it, you know, and I'll pin it as my main thing. Did I prove my lungs since? What are you on about, prove my lungs? There's nothing wrong with my lungs. Yep, so I am almost through all the accessories in the old thing. So look, oh, that's a fireplace. That's going for like, I think about 15 quid. This is nursery Salvanian and Salvanian. See, I'm doing it again. Salvanian families. That's like nursery stuff. I think that's going for 20 quid. Then ceramic bath. It is broke, and a toilet which flushes. It actually works, and it makes a toilet sound. It's great. I think I put that on for tenner because it's missing parts. And then I've obviously got my bears. That's a mixture of bears. And then I got the rabbit family. And then I got that one. And then I got that one. And then I got that one. This is just like bits and bobs, you know, like bits of food and all that stuff. So it's time consuming. So like I am listing, but it takes a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. I need to find a bag for it, to be fair. But hopefully they will sell. They're not expensive items, you know, 10 quid to 20 quid. But if I put them all together with the house and the other part and the other part, I'll probably get about 100 quid for it all. But separating it, I will get more. So it's one of them. Shame I'm not listing on Vinted, am I? So yeah. But so, like I said, I just sold a big item on Vinted, which I said I'll post and package today. So after I've got off here, I will post that because I promised I will. And I will have to bubble wrap that because it's boxed and it's brand new and it's sort of vintage. I think it is. Also, it's on the borderline of vintage. James, yeah, I'm all right. James, are you? If you've missed what the announcement is, you'll have to just go and watch it. I mentioned it at the start of the video. I'm just talking now. I'll probably get off this in a minute. I am thinking about what to list more. I have done a charity shop video. Well, I haven't actually done footage in the charity shop video, but I am going to be doing what I picked up from this charity shop. Yeah, because I just picked yesterday, picking up my son, and I went to my local shops like I do on the way, and I picked up 2 vintage t-shirts from the 90s. One is worth 30 quid, and 2 pairs of trainers, which are very good, very good. One for 10 quid and the other one for 4 quid. What percentage would you say are genuine? What do you mean? Genuine? Are you talking about the stuff I just showed you? It's all genuine. It's all Salvanian family stuff. It's all like I said. It's all real. I'm only separating the box. I mean, this alone goes for about 10 to 15 quid. And if you can see it, whoop, I don't know, you can see on the camera, it should come up. It is there anyway. No, read one up. Oh, have I missed one of your questions, have I? I will never send a parcel with every. What percentage would you... So you wouldn't send a parcel with every. What percentage would you say are genuine? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense, mate. Sorry, but that doesn't make sense. Andy, I don't know who you're talking about, but shut up. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it till I'm gonna finish this at when it gets 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna leave it. I need to pack that parcel up, and then I've got a few hours until the football, because I'm definitely watching Chelsea, Man City. Even though I don't support them, I want it to be a draw. Do you mean genuinely go missing? Oh, I don't know. What are you trying to explain? Well, they always say, I was trying to think of this yesterday. People who swear. Oh, I still can't think of it. There's a saying, people who swear a lot have got, it's not a low IQ. It's like they try and fill their sentence with swear words, and there's a saying, and I cannot remember. I cannot remember what it is. Oh, I was speaking to my mom about it. I can't remember. Has anybody heard it? Where it's if you swear, you I can't remember. It's gonna wind me up. I need to find out why, but I can't because that's my phone. Well, I'm off my phone today, so. Oh, you mean about resellers being? Well, yeah. I have known some of the resellers on YouTube lie about their sales. I'm not going to mention any names, but I have known some resellers lie about their sales in, like, because you can't find out, like, say Vinted. You can never find out what something sold on Vinted. Like I say, is you just gotta, I know, you either believe people or don't. I do see some people waffle on about, like, oh, this is gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell this for about 500 quid. I'm like, no, you're not. Oh, I'm blocking this person. He's a right weirdo. Who is Danny Boy Limerick? What a weirdo. Yeah, but like I say, I try and put up the sold thing in my videos, and because I just can't be doing with the grief. Basically, if I say I sell something, you should believe me anyway, because I'm quite honest on my channel. You know, I say how it is, but I put it on now just for the one annoying idiot that goes, "Oh, you didn't sell that." You know, I don't get many trolls now. I did have a troll message this morning, couple of things, and I just commented back, "Sad little sack." Doesn't it just make me laugh. I think a lot of them think they are OGs. I don't think what I don't know. OGs, you know, people who been doing reselling for a long time. Yeah, you can class them as OGs, but reselling is just a revamped word. I think people have been selling. It's just selling secondhand stuff. Car boots have been going a lot longer than the word reselling. Everybody is on a car boot is a reseller. You know what I mean? Antique dealers are resellers. If it's old, car dealers are resellers. If they sell secondhand cars, they're a reseller of cars. You know, it's not. It's like reselling is much broader than what you see me do and that. You know, basically, if you sell anything secondhand, we've all been resellers. I think everybody in the whole world, you know, when you're an adult, is sold stuff. Even kids are sold stuff. You know, that Americans when they used to sell a bit of what lemonade, you know, on a lemonade stand in America, you know, back in the day and all that lot, they're reselling their lemonade, you know. But yeah, I just try and be honest. That's all I can do. I can try and be honest. You know, if something annoys me, I'll tell you on here. But I don't like try and hunt people down and say that this and that. You know, if they've said something about me or annoyed me, then I will say something. But yeah, reselling, like I said, I enjoy it. I do enjoy reselling. I love going picking, but it's a hit and miss world. Like I said, I'm really struggling in a moment for sales. I'll have no sales, then I'll have a big handful of sales, and then I'll have no sales. And like today, I've just had a really big sale. And because it's on Vinted, it just makes you smile when you have a big sale on Vinted because you know you got no fees. But yeah, it's just one of them, isn't it? But it's like anything, is it? Would you rather do this, or would I rather go back to B&M and work and be miserable? No, I wouldn't. I can do what I want. I can do videos like this. I can go downstairs and spend time with my son. I can go shopping. I can do whatever I want. I can go on a holiday. I've just had the Jet2 holidays send me some things through the post, and it's making me want to book a holiday. But obviously, you have to wait until my sales start going back up to a like plan for a holiday. Like gave me four 6 vouchers for £60 off. You know, so we'll see. I'm right. That's that. Honesty is gold. What are you selling? I sell everything. I'm amazed I didn't get banned from the one time I did a car boot selling stuff from my house selling. I was selling business. I'm right to find out. I'm surrounded before. Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't do car boots. The one car boot I do go to, you give you time, so they give you an hour before they let anybody in. I was selling late 80s and 90s. No internet. Oh, paper ads. Loot. Wow, that's old school. I remember. See, I'm old enough to know that. I remember like when my mom and dad used to buy stuff. Because you always buy secondhand stuff like a secondhand TV stand or old furniture and stuff like that. And you used to always look in the ads, didn't you? You don't even get papers anymore. You used to get the free paper on a Thursday where around me, and then you used to have like the local paper, which is every day. when paper boys was actually a thing. You don't see paper boys anymore, do you? I wouldn't used to be. I actually was a paper boy. I made about £150 in at Christmas once as a paper boy because I live in like behind me is like half £1 million houses, like thatched houses, really 3-story houses, massive, like huge. And I live right behind the woods as well. I live in quite a nice area in my town. So yeah, I love doing paper rounds. But the only trouble is with rich houses, they have rich newspapers. So I used to have to do the Sunday one, and it's all like Sunday Times, and the paper itself was about that thick, and doing about 40 papers, and I couldn't even fit them in my bag. I remember my mom had to help me. See, my mom's always helped me from my first job to this job. She's always helped me. She's a workhorse. So yeah, just one of them. Nowadays, it's easy to find out. I think reselling wasn't as much as it was now. It was just trying to get rid of the old stuff, wasn't it, back in the day? Or it was more collectors, like so you'd go to a car boot because you saw a toy that you wanted for yourself, not to resell, or you didn't buy stuff to resell. It only really antique dealers, you know, or you'd buy big items. So you're thinking like, oh, there's a table and chairs over there for 10 quid. Oh, I could flip that for like 50, 60 quid, stick it in the paper, you know. But yeah, back in them days, I bet it was harder because you'd only sell locally as well. I was on Vinted and flipped more stuff than what I sold. I sold well, sold nothing. Oh God, no way. Vintage's weird. I don't think it'll never compete with eBay because eBay's globally, and eBay. I think what Vinted have done wrong is they've made their Vintage market scheme is for young people. If you're not young, you it's not. It doesn't. Like a normal person, you look at something. Let's say, for instance, like Love Island. Saying that, my mom watches Love Island, so I don't know, but it's more for the younger person. Oh, and it's always showing somebody young, isn't it? Like flipping. Oh, and they've got loads of hats on, and they're going boom, 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 and they're flipping it. Vinted need to up their game in like selling for, or showing that anybody can sell on there and putting other items on it. It's not all about clothing. You know what I mean? Even though they've upped it now to mobile phones and stuff like that, you're going to get a lot of comebacks off that. I think people will be. I bet you any money we're going to see loads of brand new Samsung iPhones on there now, fake ones, boxes showing a picture of a box. There's so many fakes on Vinted. You got to be careful. There's so many fakes because I always look see if I can do a flip on football shirts and that. That's the only thing I really will buy in clothing, like interested because I like my football. And I'm like, oh, there's a nice Liverpool top. I'll get that. And it's fake. I can tell by mile it's fake. Even one of my subscribers, she's got a fake thing. I told her yesterday. I said, that basketball top, it's fake. And she goes, oh, is it? I went, yeah, it's massively fake. You can tell by a mile away. So, yeah. We have a paper boy and a milkman. Wow. Milkman, he is still around. I know paper boys do like still around ish, but milkmen, I didn't know they was around. One business was one business was taping EastEnders on VHS for people. Oh, no way. Remember that? I remember you used to tape. So I remember me and my mate, when it was Sunday night and the top 40 used to come on. And what we used to do is we used to have two tapes or one tape. Oh, there's two tapes. I don't know. I can't remember now anyway. But we used to hear it and we used to record it. What was the song? And then had to make sure we stopped it precisely before the end of the song, because they always never finish the song off, or they always talk at the end of the song, like number 39 or whatever it is. So we stop it, and then we'd have like a mixed track of the top 40. That's what we used to do. And I used to burn CD. I used to burn a lot of CDs as well. Didn't sell them, but I used to burn them, got like to give to my mates and that, because that's what you did. Yeah, they are fake. I don't know how they're getting along. I see, if I had a car boot, my car boot would be lovely. It'd be a proper car boot. I wouldn't have no traders on it. I wouldn't have no. I'm not being nasty. Foreigners on it. Well, they can be foreign, but I mean, like, the ones that are always selling all the fake stuff. They always look the same. They're always wearing the same fake North Face coat with a hat on, and and they've got like God knows how many tables. I wouldn't sell any Amazon stuff. I'd let market people come on, like selling food and veg, because I think that's good, because they do sell them for cheaper. But anything house clearance people, I wouldn't have them on. They wouldn't be allowed, because they're just selling anything, and it could be not working. Well, they're good. I like them, but they can go to the other car boots. I want it to be proper car boots. So you have to have like a proper license if you're selling like fruit and veg, like proper greengrocer, proper butcher, and everybody has to have a car. And if you sell anything fake, I tell you to leave. If you try and come again, I'll ring the police. I'll be proper strict. Especially smelling, yeah. Yeah, it's mad in it. It's like back in the day, it was fun doing little things like that, but now nothing. There's no. Everything's just so easy. Les, you're right, Les. I will be leaving in a minute anyway. I said that before, but I will be leaving. I think I'm going to leave it till 1 hour, so it's a 1 hour video, and then people can come on and watch it again. Yeah, I won't be doing a video, so this will be the video of the weekend. So, guys, even if you watch this, leave a comment in the comments, if you know what I mean, if you can do, just try and push it up a little bit. It'll make a bit of a difference. Might get more views then. But yeah, no car boots. Definitely no car boots this weekend. Unless I sell like about 1,000 quid's worth of stuff in like today, which I won't. But yeah. Hi John, where's the big announcement, mate? It's at the start of the video, so you'll have to watch it. You'll have to watch it from the start. I'm not repeating again. Would you be able to sell broken PS3s? Would you be able, Landon, here we go. This is a funny question for me. Would you be able to sell broken PS3s at your car boot? Not if it's you, because you sell your subscribers broken stuff, don't you? I will never forget about that, Landon. In the end of the day, if you're out of a car boot, you sell what you want, but that's up to you. I'm not going to go around. Is that working? Is that? I wouldn't be like that. I'd be like, you have to just be honest yourself. You either could be honest or not. And if you like that, if you did my car boot and you liked it and you wanted to come again, it's at your own risk, because you could see that person who you sold that broken thing to. And yeah, if they punch you in the face for it, that's your own fault. In the end of the day, you should be honest. With me and my car boot, I sold one of my son's PS5 controllers and it wasn't working properly. I can't remember what was wrong with it now, but I told him it's not working. But I know I sell it for spares and repairs, 25 quid on eBay, easy, it'll just fly out. But I thought, let's take it, and I sold it for 20 quid. Told him it's faulty. I think it was drifting or something like that, or it wasn't charging properly, something like that. And that's it. You can't have no comeback then, can you? You know, because you don't know when you'll ever see these people again. If you sell something to somebody and it's broke, right? You might be walking down the street and somebody might go, "Oh, you're that idiot! I bought that thing for my son, and you said it was working." And you don't know who they are. It could be an absolute psycho and batter you. So I always say, just you have to be honest. If somebody doesn't want to buy it, don't want to buy it. But if you're trying to sell something which is working and it's not, that makes you look bad. If you know what I mean. People do buy broken stuff. I know somebody on my Vinted says, "Have you got any broken consoles, controllers?" He bought PlayStation 1 controller for £2 because the joystick things are gone. They're just like flapping all over the place. And he said, "Have you got any more?" I went, "No, I haven't." So people do buy stuff like that, but obviously you got to sell it for the price that they go for. You can't sell it for like what a working one is. A man in his 50s. Oh, well, for one, I'm not in my 50s, you idiot. Two, my son bought me this for Christmas. Three, it's a Liverpool one. And I make TikToks. Yeah, I do TikTok because it's money in a day. Well, I'm trying to get money. I do get money from there. I sell stuff on there as well, which is to do with reselling. So one, you're probably lonely. Two, you're probably a virgin. Three, you probably got no friends. And four, while you're on here, because you only can type, because if I saw you in person, you'd probably get battered by me. So, your name, go for it, say something else. I will find you. And when I find you, well, you know the next word. I've already found one person who slated me, and he basically crapped himself. Told him where he lived. I told him where he's from. Told him he supported Arsenal. How was your operation? Yeah, I found out somebody. These people think they're very clever when they report, say stuff like that. And I'm just like, mate, I can find you easily. If I want to, I can find you. Anyway, always outnumbered. Kaji is back selling on private account after eBay forced him over. Hey, what are you on about? Why would eBay force him back to a private account? That doesn't make sense. You can't eBay, when you're private, you cannot go back to, when you're business, you can't go back to private. You have to set up a new account. I have a top of a range shark. I have a top of a range shark hoover that needs a new hose. I bought a new one instead of fixing it. No idea what to do. Is it gonna be put on Gumtree? As I don't want to post it. Well, yeah, you do it on everything. If you don't like posting big items, sell it on Gumtree, sell it in on Facebook Marketplace. I'm actually going to put my hoovers on Facebook Marketplace as well, because it's more money in it. You don't have to have fees. Yeah. Calm down, Leon. I am like, I wish I was. He's ace, he is. But see, you knew the saying, so you know what I'm on about. Is he selling on his missus account? Oh, I've seen that. I saw a comment about that, but I don't. I know somebody said about that, but wow, that's dodgy. It's dodgy. Do anything, won't it? If people are like selling on private accounts where just to try and make a bit more money, I understand that, but then don't make YouTube channels about being this legit businessman and all that. It's like me now saying it. It's like me going, "Oh yeah, you got to do this. Make sure I want to be proper. I want to be honest. I want to be this and that." And then I'm basically listing all my stuff on eBay, but I've also got a fake. Well, a Joey account on eBay. I've got my mom. I can list everything on my mom's eBay, right? But then you still got to pay. Is she going to keep the money, or is she going to give the money to him, like cash in hand? If so, it's even more dodgy. I'm not just going to the same person, family, so I understand that. I don't blame him if he is doing that, but it's still, I don't know. Don't mention it. You know what I mean? Kegs 18 UK. God, you're proper like on it, aren't you? You got proper vendetta against him. I don't know. Well, set up a Facebook account. It's easy. Yes, must keep her lit, bro. You must be Kaj's plan. He won't share us. Is he really doing that and saying that on a video about that? Yeah, well, he ain't got much brain cells, has he? To be fair, I don't even watch him anymore. Don't watch it. But if he's doing it for his family, you can't say anything, can you? I mean, at the end of the day, he's doing it for his family. But I know Kaj's missus does buy a few things and sell them. She has done since I've known him. So, you know. But remember, she will have to pay more tax because obviously she's got a job as well. So, in the end of the day, it's all gonna mess up anyway, because what will happen is if he's putting stuff on her account and she's making money, quite a bit of money, remember she can only make £1,000, and then she'll have to declare it, so that's more work for them to do, you know, claiming it, or they'll get done. Then the tax will be obviously coming off with her own wage, what she does. So, you know, when in the end of the day, they'll make £1,000 like free, and then they'll have to start paying tax. So there's a fact you're going to make an extra £1,000. That's it. It's like me doing it now. I could get my mom to list all this on her account, and it'll be the same. But then she'll be getting taxed on it after £1,000, because obviously that's all you can do. You can't get away with it. But obviously she's on a pension, so my mom would make more money. But he did what sold yesterday, and it's easy when you say it. When you see it not selling on it. He did it what sold yesterday, and it's easy when you see it not selling on his own account. Ah, I see. And yes, the Asians are reporting later this year. Yeah, that's the same. You'll get an extra £1,000 of stuff for for no fees, no fees and whatever. But that's it. If you're going to make an extra £1,000, well, there you go. All of us would. We all would. If we could say, it's £1,000 for free. Well, not for free. You're still working for it, aren't you? But yeah. But in a way, it's going to the family. I'm not really bothered about that, because if I had a missus, would I let her sell some of the stuff what I've got on mine? Probably, but probably not, because who gets the money? I know if you're a family, you're supposed to have it all together, but I don't know. Are you listing the same things on both accounts? I think it'd be I wouldn't. I'd want my own business, and if she wanted to do it, she can do it herself. Come to the car boots with me, or I'll say, right, how much? what do you want me to pick up? I'll find some stuff for you, and then you can sell that. You know, it's going to the family anyways. They'll make it, but buying stuff, it's like me buying it now and selling it on my mom's eBay account, just so I can make a bit more money, because I could do that, and my mom will just give me the money, you know, and I'll say, Mom, just give me cash it out, you know, quite easy, and I'll have an extra £1,000. But as a YouTuber doing this, it's not good, is it? Wee, free crate. That's more than me. But I claim for loads. I claim so much. Well, my mum has. I've claimed for I bought a lot of stuff this year, to be fair. So my tax bill's not as much, nowhere near that much, but I've paid for a lot of stuff. I've bought a lot of stuff. Plus, my tax year was my first year, obviously, in reselling. So the first 6 months were pretty poor. Next year's seeing that I might be doing my next tax return, because obviously you got to do it before. Everybody leaves it right to the end, like we all are. But you obviously can do the next one like after April, start after April, and I might just get mine out of the way, because I'm not looking forward to it. At least then I'll know the total, because I'll have my money from last year, obviously from April to April in eBay. Then I'll have, which is improved a lot. I've had Vinted, which has improved a lot. Then this, which I've got to get taxed off YouTube, which so I've got to add all that up. So yeah, so it's going to be a lot more than this year. And I don't even know what I've bought. I've got some things that I've bought from. I'll have to look in my documents to see what I've bought. I know I bought that table, but I can't remember when I bought that table. Obviously petrols and like that stuff. My GoPro, I think, was the year before. Yeah, I don't know if I've bought much. I bought a lot on my first year reselling, but this year, well, the next tax year bracket, I think there's not as much to claim. I try and claim as much. That's what you got to do. You got to try and claim as much as you possibly can, because then you don't have to pay as much tax, do you? And then 2.8. Why is it? Why in July? Is that for April 23 to? I mean April 24 to 25. Is that this? Mine was more than 4 times that. Wow, what do you sell, Beach Blonde? What do you sell? That's loads. Are you not claiming anything? Because it doesn't seem like you are. I suppose that's the thing about me and what I do. I can claim for so much, because I can claim for a laptop, I can claim for a new phone, I can claim for filming stuff, because if it works, I don't know. Might have to claim for a holiday this year. Is there a holiday where I can resell in it? Oh, the way I see it is, if you're paying tax, you're making money. So yeah, July is payment. July is payment on account for the next year. Oh, so you're paying it in July. Yeah. All right. July is a payment on your account for next year. Oh, so well, yeah, you have to put it in. You know what I mean? It won't be in July if you haven't put it in. Like I only put the mom does all my taxes, so I don't really do it. But we did it late, so we did it like a few months before we had to actually put it in. You know, the deadline. So yeah, But this year I said, oh, I might as well just get it out of the way, or at least know what I've got to pay, you know, and then I got the whole year to pay for it if I want. Afternoon vintage. Next year you will have 2 payments. Why will I have 2 payments? You only have to do it once a year. You don't have to make 2 payments. You get taxed once. You don't get taxed 2 times a year. It's April to April. So as long as you pay your tax, you know, that's all you do. Well, how am I wrong? Because that's what I've done this year. I've only paid 1 tax this year. I haven't paid 2 taxes. I've never ever known people talk about, because it's known as the tax date is April. Get your tax in by April. I've never seen 2 tax things. I wouldn't know, to be fair, but I've never heard that. And my mum does my accounts, and she's never told me about anything like that. Google payment on account. Private end, high-end luxury dealer. I've been doing 30 years, selling mostly rich. Oh God. Wow. Wow. I need to get some of your stuff and sell it for myself. Bag for a footballer's wife. Wow, God. There's my mom. If you pay a lot of tax, have to pay on account in July. There you go then. If you pay a lot of tax, you have to pay that. Well, I don't pay a lot of tax, do I? So you're right and you're wrong. You're right for you. You're wrong for me. So I didn't even know that. What do you have to pay twice for? Next year, Will. I don't know. You don't know how much I'm going to claim for. I might have you don't know. I might just buy something. Well, I ain't got nothing to buy, but I'll just buy something really expensive. Oh, is it to spread the cost so you don't have one big, massive lump? I get you. No, he won't. No, he won't. There you go. My mum hustles. She does all the dealing. I buy so much stock, I don't think I could get taxed. I think I spend more than I earn. I don't even know where this money comes from. I really don't. I don't even know how I can afford to buy anything, because I swear to God, I've got more stock than anybody else. That's why everybody says you should need a storage thing. I can't get rid of my stock. It never ends. It's weird. You're tan. That's hilarious. How can you claim for a tan? And nails and hair? I suppose if you're dealing with high class clients, you want to look good, don't you? No way, that's ace. I need to get my nails done then. I need to get my nails done. I need to get no way, that's hilarious. How do you claim for that? What do you claim that under? Next year it will need to be done via software every 3 months. John, on the lookout for a G-Tech handheld Hoover if you're ever out for. G-Techs are good. G-Techs are very good Hoovers to pick up. They always sell very quickly. I've had a few, but you got to make sure they work. You got to make sure you got to make sure they got the plug, because without the plug, they're absolutely useless. My image. Have you got an image, have you? I need to see a picture of you now. I want to see what you look like, see if you're glammed up. Are you on Instagram, Beach Blondes? I want to see what you are. I'm expecting some proper dolled up woman now, you know, with big, massive fake nails on, big, I don't know, blonde hair, looking like Dolly Parton, and like, yeah. 100K bag. What bag is worth 100K? Where do you get these from? Do you just rent them out then? Like, is that what you actually do? You buy the expensive things and just rent it out? Oh, I'd love to come to your place and see all the stuff. I'll gladly come and do a video just to see the stuff. I'd love to see that. Wow. You must pay a lot of insurance. Your insurance must be mega, mega. You're right, James. I'm over the limit. I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going now. I'm gonna stay till 20 past. Then I'm going because I really need to go and pack this parcel. Because I did say I was. No, I'm not tacky. You have a master's in economics. What do you mean you're not tacky? What's that meant to mean? Tacking what? No, I didn't. That's the announcement. So you'll have to watch it from the start to find out what's the big announcement. Okay, I'm not going to repeat it again. No, I buy them to sell. I have clients who will send me loads of money and let me choose what to send their wives. Oh my god! How the hell did how do you get into that sort of job? So you're like basically you're like a personal shopper, aren't you? In a way. You're sort of like a personal shopper, so they send you the money, and you there because they're so busy. They say, "Well, I want you to get me a Louis Vuitton bag for my wife, so on and so on. Can you send it to her because I'm here? But also, I'm meeting this woman, and I want you to buy her a Gucci dress. Blah blah blah. How much will they cost? And I suppose you charge a fee for it all as well, don't you?" I thought about you last week. That's a bit weird, James. I found a 1988 vintage South Park plush at the car boot. Big ones too. Couldn't believe it. I don't buy many plushes other than you. I hope you bought it, James. You should have because that's worth a little bit of money if you can get it for cheap. Put your zip hoodie. Oh god, weirdo. Right, guys, I'm actually gonna go because I need to do some stuff. I need to go and package this item up. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for talking to the people. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you, Beach Blonde. Like I said, Beach Blonde. Have you got details? Have you got any other social media? I want to see this if you do anything like, or is there any way to look at your profile because do you show what you pick up? You know what you buy and all your warehouse. So it'd be nice to see what it looks like. Oh, that's all right. I don't know how much they're worth, to be fair. I know the smaller ones are worth about 12 to 15 quid. They're not. They're not as much as you think they are, but the bigger one's probably 25 quid, probably, maybe. I ain't got a clue. Never picked up one, but you need the sets where you make the money, or the rare ones. With plushes, the money's in the rare items, you know, like the smaller characters that are not in it, like Timmy, that one. Oh, it is. By the way, guys, back on the subject of football cheating, I know one who. Oh, it's probably Carl Walker. He cheats on. You find him cheating. He's always cheating on somebody. I'm not really bothered. I don't really care about people in the news, celebrities, and all that lot. Then none of them are ever happy. Yeah, just email me. My details are in one of my films. So when you go click on one of the videos, and my business email address is in there. So just email me. It'd be quite cool. Right, guys, I am actually going to go. So thank you everybody who's came and talk. Nice talking to some different people for once. It's nice. Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you all Monday. Don't miss me too much, okay? I'm only going to be gone for a day and a bit, so yeah, and hopefully I'll have a shave and that, because I just can't be bothered today. I really can't be bothered. But anyway, have a good weekend, guys, and I'll see you on Monday.